I've had this amazing tour of the city, walking through and getting a sense of the history, not just the art. And I love that Castle, especially with Documenta, is always looking ahead to the future, but it has an amazing layer and sediment of ghosts. The ghost of artworks, the ghost of exhibitions, the ghost of industry and many lives. And so I'm really happy to be in a place that embraces its own history as well as its own culture. So when I get to Castle, of course, my job is to curate an exhibition. But I have plans to be a full human being while I'm here. So first, the dream is to take ballet lessons. Yeah, so I want to like move. Secondly, so if there are any ballet studios out there in the world, call me. Secondly, I hear the Kasselerbergs around, and so I'm going to become like a good German and start hiking in the mountains. Maybe a little skiing, but seeing how I probably cannot injure myself too much, I'll stick to hiking. Yeah. You know, Kassel is a city that is self-sufficient on its own, but if there's one thing I think I need from New York is a steady stream of hair care products for Black women. So, anyone doing import-export, maybe a bit of like curly cream, some shea butter, black soap. Again, call me if you have that. It's always amazing to be in Kassel and see the many ways artists interpret the sites for a documenta. But I remember, I believe it was 13, there were two projects right next to each other that were amazing to visit. One was Theaster Gates' project, and the other was Tino Segal's project. And Theaster Gates had this beautiful sonic meditation around mourning and loss. And then you go next door and there's Tino Segal's work where you're in a completely dark room and these bodies start moving around you. And so I love seeing both of them next to each other because it was so much about experiencing art with your ears, with your body, and with trust. And I love that Documenta can put together these projects that you don't just look, but you kind of live inside the art at the